Let's talk about it.
Yes.
Man, we got a superstar in the building. Shout out to Skinny from the Niners in the building.
What's up,
Talk to me nice.
What's up, my guy?
Look, Swaggy, look, you on a honey.
We live, right?
With the Kool-Aid smile.
Yes. On the radio? Everybody's hearing this right now?
FM, baby. All right, so Skinny, we're going to start off with the strong topic of the night, all right? You ready? What are your views on love and loyalty, and is that possible in the music industry right now, especially for you, superstar?
Yeah.
Love and loyalty. I think, like, it's easy. Anyone could love anybody.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think 21 Savage said this. I feel the same way, though. Anyone could love anybody, but, like, loyalty is what's important. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talk about it, bro. Talk about it.
No.
That's what I said.
Give him an example. You talking about that's what you said.
So look, right? So if you have a girlfriend, right?
I could love my girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? Or my girlfriend could love me. But that's not going, like, if she going to fuck somebody else, she going to fuck somebody else. Or if I'm going to fuck, if I'm going to have sex with someone else, that's not loyal.
That's not loyalty. You know that's what I said.
Loyalty is more important. Loyalty is more important than love. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Right.
And that goes to just, that's not even relationships. That's like with friendships, like any type of relationship, like loyalty. Because like you could be best friends with somebody. You could, if you're best friends with somebody, you obviously love them. But then if you're doing like shady things behind their back, that's
not loyal.
It's not. What's the point of the love? You know what I'm saying?
This is Swaggy definition. He's talking about if you get locked up and you leave Shorty the bag, and Shorty's hurting in these streets. You understand? She got bills to pay. She about to be homeless, and she start to spend a little bit of the money. Swaggy's talking about she's not supposed to spend none of the money. Wait for him to come home and spend it together. So she's supposed to be hurting in these streets.
That's loyalty.
So is that loyalty?
That's loyalty.
No, I disagree. You know what I'm saying? Like,
thank you.
If she on the phone like, yo, I'm hurting. Like, I need to spend some money. You know what I'm saying?
Baby,
as loving your spouse, loving your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to.
Baby, the kids need diapers. The lights about to get cut off.
I leave, right?
It's not like she's spending the money to go out to the club.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not what we're talking about. That's not what we're talking about. That's wrong.
That's what I'm trying to say.
That's wrong.
Because 9 times out of 10, right?
How you gonna go enjoy yourself when I'm locked up?
That's what they doing with people bags.
That's wrong.
I did tell you.
Now listen, if Shorty's taking the bag, she went, bought a car with the bag, round around, with some dude riding around in your car that she spent the money on.
Oh hell no!
Getting a little time from some girl.
That's wrong.
Then that's wrong.
That's wrong.
But if she's hurting in these streets, the baby needs some food, the lights is off, and she needs to spend that bag, Swaggy. She can spend.
Yeah. I leave you. Listen, I go in for 2 years. I go in for 2 years.
It's a communication thing. You know what I'm saying? It's communication.
Skinny, I go in for 2 years. I leave Shorty with 100,000.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I got 500,000 she's supposed to put to the side. I'll leave her with 100,000. She blow through that whole 100,000 and then go into your stash. That's wrong. There ain't no loyalty there.
It all depends. Like what? Like. I don't know. What are the expenses? Like what are the expenses? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if like
club here?
See, that's wrong. The club is wrong. The club is wrong. The club is wrong. The club is wrong. Clothes. It's not wrong to treat yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you should want. Like she should be buying her own clothes with your money because you don't want somebody else buying her those clothes.
She's
No, it's a communication thing, yo. It's a communication.
You want to know why?
You on a different type of time, bro.
He got money, so it's different.
No, it's a communication thing, bro. It's a communication thing, bro. I'd rather my girl go treat herself. I'd rather my girl go treat herself than to somebody else go treat her. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? Thank you for agreeing with me.
Because if it's my money, you know what I'm saying, it's coming from me. I'd rather it come from me than somebody else.
But listen, especially to
a real woman is gonna know that. She's gonna understand that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That goes without being said.
Lace wigs and all of that.
What? And Meek Mill pulling it off? Why not? Talk to me nice, Meek. I'm just saying though.
But like going to the club, all that? Nah, that's wrong. Like what? Like,
but Skinny, seriously, do you think people nowadays will love you for you know, being that you at a different level than us, honestly? And it's like, or do they love the idea of, you know, being in love with you, which means like the money and the fame?
Yeah.
You know, I think in this generation, people don't love you for you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Maybe like, or if you're talking about like fans, like if you have die-hard fans, they love you for you. You know what I'm saying? But like a majority, like maybe like 90%, people don't love you for you.
Yeah.
Do you think
that's not it, bro? People love you for what you got to offer and for where you at the moment.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because the moment everything goes downhill, the moment you get bad looks, and the moment everything's not, you know what I'm saying, rainbows and like unicorns, they don't, damn, I keep trying not to curse.
No, okay.
They not gonna, you know what I'm saying? People vanish, they disappear, and they move on to the next big thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how girls are too, you know what I'm saying? They love you while you hot, and then when
deuces,
when things going bad, it's like they on to the next big thing, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think money and fame changes people?
Money and fame does not change the person that has it. It changes the people around you. 100%.
Say that again. I need some money, Skinny. I need some money, guy.
I have lots of money. You know what I'm saying? I signed like a $5 million deal with LA.
Hello,
Reid.
talk about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations. We need a round of applause for that.
I've been had a bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I got signed a year ago, so I've been had a bag, and I am not friends with nobody that I brought around with me, like when I first got signed.
Started.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody started just acting weird. Like, you was never doing this before, so why? And they try to blame it on you, like you acting different. Because you, but like, I'm really not. I'm really not acting different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm acting different.
Tonight, Swaggy's acting different.
Maybe different. Maybe.
Wait, on that note, do you believe people take clout too far sometimes? Like, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, what do you go more into that? What
when
do you
it
mean?
comes to like trolling and people just wanting the hype, like, all right, girls twerk on the gram, you know, to me that's for attention. Some people say, no, this girl's really getting paid to do that. I mean, her following.
No, I think, you know, because we live it, clout is important right now. Like that is important. So, you know what I'm saying, get like whatever you got to do to get it, go get it. You know what I'm saying? People shouldn't be taking that serious though. You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
People should know, like, yo, like that's how you get pot. That's what you need to do.
Like the new income.
Yeah, basically. Like
Notice.
that's how.
So you're saying like
Followers
You
matter.
gotta have you gotta have the stomach and the heart to do it because there's a backlash.
There's a difference in answers. Yo, shout out to Skinny, because Skinny is keeping it real, Gina. Yo, like compared to like a lot of the older artists that we had on here, nobody has agreed with the whole clout thing. You the only person.
I mean, it is whack at times, bro. Like sometimes it does go too far. But then at the end of the day, it's like if you're an artist, or if you're a brand or whatever you're doing, you need the attention.
Yeah.
All publicity is good publicity.
I think it's more near your field right now.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All publicity is good publicity. Because at the end of the day, if you got the right head on your shoulders and you got the right team around you, you could turn the negative publicity into positive publicity. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think people do crazy things for clout? Let's switch it up. Do you think people do crazy things for
absolutely,
clout?
Absolutely. People do crazy things for clout. Like, I saw the video.
What about now? Oh, he said we gotta wrap it. Hold on. What about all like it's like tons of comedians now? Like I started off with like Mr. Commodore. I started off with Shiggy, Fat Boy C. Shout out to Daniel Jean. Now it's like you can just go on and just see people flicking boogers or just.
Everybody has an Instagram career nowadays. Everybody got Instagram. Yo, everybody has an Instagram career. It's crazy. Yo, I don't see nobody trying to do something else.
All right, Skinny, I've always been a fan, but I'm even more so a fan. Yo, shout out to DJ Quiet Storm. Give him something to talk about, baby, because Skinny is definitely giving him something to talk about tonight.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Shout out to Skinny in the building with the takeover, man.
Back.
Shout out to DJ Quiet Storm. Definitely did his ones and twos with that. So we was talking about clout chasing. Do you feel like people, when they use it to promote their music, like if they have something dropping, is that cool?
Clout chasing. You know,
like say if I'm dropping an album and I'm like, yo, let me just stir up something real quick, just start.
I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Because like that's just wrong. I don't know. It's just like some people be minding their own business, like, and then like for you to just go on the internet and just randomly start talking about somebody just to like boost, like,
it's corny.
It's lame. You know what I'm saying? Unless there's a valid reason behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been clout chased before, and like I remember I was just like on Instagram, just like, wait, what is this dude talking about? Some people are weird because they like make up like scenarios and like stories that never happen, and I'm just like, what are you talking about?
All right, Skinny. Well, speaking of somebody, let's talk about you.
Yeah, what's new?
Let's talk about you. What's going on with Skinny?
Yes.
You know, I just dropped my my mixtape, It's the Evil World, like a few months ago, and that was just like to get something out there, a body of work for all my like day one fans. You know what I'm saying?
And how was the buzz on that?
It did like it did good. You know what I'm saying? It got like a couple million views, streams like on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? I got a strong Spotify.
Do you feel like YouTube is like a big channel to actually get your music out there for like the up and coming people?
Like, what do you mean? Like your YouTube? Like my YouTube
like a YouTube channel, like just promoting in general the platform.
Oh, absolutely. Because right now, music videos is everything.
But I don't really use YouTube like that.
People getting paid 24/7.
We don't use YouTube. Of course, bro.
I don't use YouTube like that. I guess
telling us that we need to be on YouTube heavy. Like me and you, like they saying that we need to be on there heavy.
Wait, so
and we be making
how
bread.
do you watch music videos?
Vito, I mean, I don't really watch music videos like that.
Video person.
I'm on YouTube all day.
Hello.
Like, when I'm
That's a
home,
fact.
like I got a smart TV, I'm on YouTube like all day, just watching like everything.
All right. Wait, you know, because I'm feeling the look right now. Would we expect a collab with Eminem? As far as I'm throwing it out there. Why not? I was speaking into
like
existence. He was like, she dragging it right now. I'm dragging it, Skinny.
Yeah, that was. I don't know. Like Eminem's my favorite rapper like of all time, but like I don't think that, like. Nah, like
of all, like, yo,
I doubt he even likes my music if he ever did here.
He knows
I'm one of those people. He probably like, dang, one of these guys.
Nah, man, listen, he made a platform, and I'm sure he wouldn't mind making a platform for you. I can see a collab coming with that.
That'd be fire.
Yeah,
hello.
Skinny was like, talk that. Skinny said, talk that talk. Go ahead, Swaggy.
Yo, I want to know, like, how is it being signed to like a label and everything, and not being independent? Would you rather be signed and not independent? Like,
you know, it has the ups and downs, because when you get signed, like when I got signed at least, and no disrespect to my label, I love my label, I love my team, I love everything they've done for me. No disrespect to them. But when I got signed, I didn't know my value. You know, I didn't know the things I was about to accomplish. I didn't know the things I was about to do. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of like, I got like, you know what I'm saying? Like just a young kid. I wasn't a kid. I'm an adult. But like just someone new to not knowing what's really going on. It's like, oh, it's so cool, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to get signed, I'm about to get all this money, I'm about to get all these connections, like everything's gonna go lit. But I was gonna get that regardless in the long run. You know what I'm saying?
Skinny, you know how many people I see that get signed that misuse the money, or they have that one hit or that second hit and I never hear from them again? Like, why is the case like that? Why do people misuse the money or don't build off of what the platform that's given to them?
I think with the money situation is people, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these people, I mean, I don't know everybody's situation. Like a lot of rappers, you know what I'm saying? They said they come from like the bottom and stuff like that. So when they finally run into like all this money, it's like, yo, like I'm about to go crazy. Like, and I'm hot right now. I'm gonna probably be hot next year. I'm gonna be hot next year.
Hello.
I got all this money. I'm about to just go crazy because I never had nothing. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like the game, the hustle game that some of us come up off of. You're supposed to flip it, man. You flip the money. You don't spend all the money. And then a lot of people get caught up taking care of their whole team.
That happens, bro. Or you know what I'm saying? Legal problems. Like, that's what happened to me.
I wanted to get into that. Speaking of, you know, being that you went to jail, right? Before you went to jail and after you went to jail, what was the difference like within like Instagram? Was Instagram different for you when you came home this time?
You know, I was already lit before I went to jail. Like that's when back when I was broke had just came out, and like that was buzzing like crazy. Like that was on the playlist thing. Like I was going crazy. You know what I'm saying? I think I was, and like there wasn't no negativity around my name. So it was more of like everybody liked me. You know what I'm saying? No one really has nothing bad to say about me. Yeah. But then when you got out of jail, it's like now Man, I keep messing that up.
That's okay.
Now it's like fans and like random people already have some type of like view on me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it's like you don't even know me. You know what I'm saying? So people already like feel like some type of negativity towards my name because everything that happened when they don't even know the real story.
Because they watch your story on Instagram all day. They know. No, I'm saying like they think they know you.
But you got ways.
You get what I'm saying though?
The
like,
buzz is even crazier though.
yeah, the
once
buzz
you got
is
out
crazier.
though.
Yeah, no, the buzz was crazy. Like a lot of people like saw my name and saw my face. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's not what I wanted it for. Like, now I wanted my music to take off. You know what I'm saying? Not being known for like getting out of jail. You know what I'm saying?
Chasing, like,
that's not.
Hello.
But no, but you
now it's like back when I was broke. It's like everyone like knew people that got engaged with me. It's like they never even heard that song because they was just like, oh, I know you because you got out of jail. You know what I'm saying? And like that's corny. Like, that's corny. That's not what I wanted to happen.
Yeah, I love you for your music.
I was always thinking like with the title, I'm like, what really made him name it Back When I Was Broke? Because some people are even ashamed to even say that.
Yeah.
Nah, because
to even let people know, like, listen, I had a struggle. I didn't have it coming up. Everybody's rich coming up. Everybody's hustle. Everyone's that man, that female.
I was really struggling before like I got signed. Like I've been trying to make music my whole life. Like, that was always my dream. And when it finally happened, it's like back when I was broke, nobody gave a, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the truth. Like nobody really like ever even looked at me twice. You know what I'm saying? I walked past people like I was invisible. Even like Jersey and like just everybody in general, like nobody really like, you know what I'm saying? I was invisible to everybody. But then when I started buzzing, I'm like, I'm signed, I got all this money, I'm on World Star, I'm on Academics, my music videos are taking off, my music is doing like millions of views. Everybody wants a piece of me, and it's just like, wait a minute, I remember you. I remember you.
Hello.
Like, I remember you from like a few weeks ago, a few months ago. Like,
well, speaking about buzzing, do you think like the XXL cover matters?
Yeah.
Because I seen a little leak and somebody was on there. Hello. Can we get a round of applause?
Oh, yes.
I don't know if that's real or not, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's real or not, but like,
we're gonna talk into existence. Now, go ahead.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like, that's always been my dream. I watched all those coming up, but like growing up, I watched all those. That's always been my dream, and like that's important for like.
Well, I'm definitely hoping that dream.
I think anybody
true.
to be hating on it is just mad they never made it. You know what I'm saying?
Hello,
like,
talk about it.
Like what? Like that? I think that's important.
We only got about 3 minutes left to the show. You know, we want to ask this really important question because obviously everyone wants to know, like, what's your thoughts on the whole situation with the 6ix9ine?
You know, it's a sad situation, and like, I hope 6ix9ine comes home. I hope Shotti comes home, and I hope people, you know what I'm saying? I hope everybody just clears their name in the end. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of speculations, lots of rumors, and like I just hope the truth comes out. You know what I'm saying?
And social media could really taunt people, man.
I know both those guys. They ain't bad guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just.
Well, they still moving. That's for sure. I'm even on Instagram, like, they still posting more than me on there, man. Jesus Christ, that's like they never even left.
They never left.
Definitely free my guys. Definitely. Thank you for even commenting on that. Is anything you want the listeners to know before we go?
Yes.
I got a new single dropping.
Yeah.
Very, very soon, like sometime this month. Problems. The snippet is on my Instagram at SkinnyFromThe9. And that's going crazy right now. And
because you a problem, I guess.
That's a hot song. Like, it's one of my favorite songs that I've done. That was a song like I did as soon as I got out of jail.
We gonna leak it?
Can I say world premiere?
Can we leak it? Can we leak it?
Real quick, y'all can hear it.
We can hear a little snippet. Alright, so we're gonna have to end the interview real quick so we get a little snippet of that. Alright, and tell them where to find you. Tell them where to find you.
Instagram at SkinnyFromThe9. Yeah.
Any shout outs you want to give?
Shout out Fluff Jones.
Yes, my guy Fluff.
Shout out Fluff.
What do you call your fans, Skinny? Real quick. What do you call
my brother Josh?
Shout out to Josh. What up, Josh? What are your fans? What do you call your fans? Real quick before we go.
Skinny Gang.
Skinny Gang. Shout out to the Skinny Gang.
I kind of like forgot about that before. Like, as I got bigger, I stopped talking about it. Skinny Gang was like what really got that's everything I was talking about. All my fans love me. Like,
shout out to Skinny. He definitely give him something to talk about.
Yeah.
Skinny Gang, baby. All right, DJ Quiet Storms, drop
New
that.
song
We gotta leak that.
Problem.
Skinny.
wanna slide on. But for better niggas, I know that they can't. Cali got a thing inside of his pants. I got some goons, they step in the room, bigger than noise, they landed, boom, damn. Maybe we shut this shit down, yeah. Which one niggas wanna get hit now? Shout out Justin for the trip. Aviani got me flooded, so you know I'm cold as shit. Niggas saying I'm a snitch, niggas saying I'm a bitch, but I ain't never told. No. I was just starving, I was just grinding, hit my papa on my mom. These niggas didn't want me to stop, so watch when I pull up on them. I've been running for so long, time to run up them comments, yeah. Remember when you did me wrong, now I want all the problems, yeah. You ain't really my bro, why you